Watch until the very end and you'll learn why one specific black hole has scientists across the globe genuinely afraid, and what it could mean for the fate of our planet. Black holes are already the most terrifying objects in the universe, but this one? It's not just strange, it's behaving in a way no black hole should. There's something off about it. Something that defies logic, defies physics, and could change everything we thought we knew about space. But first, what exactly is this black hole? And why are top researchers losing sleep over it? Its name is TON 618. And it's not just big, it's beyond comprehension. TON 618 is a supermassive black hole, over 66 billion times the mass of our Sun. It's so large, it breaks our current models of black hole growth. But here's what's really terrifying. Scientists don't know how it got that big, that fast, in a relatively young universe. Ask yourself, how does something grow faster than physics says it should? And more importantly, what happens if it's still growing? TON 618 is located over 10 billion light years away. But that's not far enough to make us feel safe. Because when you're dealing with an object of this size, distance becomes a flimsy comfort. This black hole doesn't just consume matter, it consumes understanding. Let me ask you something disturbing. What if TON 618 is not the exception, but the future? Because if black holes like this exist, and are increasing in number, then we may be living in a universe destined for darkness. And TON 618 might just be the prototype of a cosmic apocalypse. Here's the thing. Most black holes grow by feeding on stars, dust, and gas. But TON 618 appears to have ballooned in size within the first few billion years after the Big Bang. That shouldn't be possible. Current black hole theory can't explain its size, which has led some scientists to question whether our entire understanding of the early universe is wrong. Still watching? Good. Because this next part will shatter your sense of time. Remember, TON 618 is 10 billion light years away. That means we're looking at it as it was 10 billion years ago. Which means, it's even bigger now. Possibly unimaginably bigger. And no one knows what it looks like today. Could it have swallowed a galaxy? A cluster? Could it have merged with others like it and become the largest object in the observable universe? Here's the chilling truth. We simply don't know. But here's what we do know. It's not just the size that's freaking scientists out. It's the pattern. Black holes this big shouldn't be this common. And yet, we're starting to find more of them, hidden in the farthest corners of space. TON 618 may be the first of its kind we've spotted, but it may not be the last. So now we ask the real question. What if these supermassive black holes are not random? What if they're part of a larger cosmic cycle? Some researchers speculate that black holes may be recycling matter and energy, gathering it for a purpose we don't yet understand. Maybe TON 618 isn't just growing. Maybe it's preparing. For what? That's the part no one can answer. Still here? Let's dive deeper into the nightmare. TON 618 has a gravitational pull so powerful, light itself can't escape. But it's not quiet. It emits powerful radiation as matter is torn apart before crossing the event horizon. It's a monster that screams as it eats. The accretion disk, the spinning halo of gas around the black hole, shines brighter than entire galaxies. And inside that glowing ring? A gravity well that bends space like a whirlpool in time. If you got close, you wouldn't fall in. You'd be stretched, spaghettified, torn at the atomic level. But that's not the scary part. The scary part is, TON 618 is invisible to the naked eye. All that mass, all that terror, hidden in plain sight. Now ask yourself, if a black hole that massive can be hiding 10 billion light years away, how many smaller ones are hiding closer? Astronomers estimate there could be up to 100 million black holes in our galaxy alone. And we've only mapped a fraction. Some of them, rogue black holes, aren't tied to stars. They wander, aimlessly, silently. If one passed through our solar system, it could destroy Earth without warning. Still think space is beautiful? Or is it starting to feel like a trap? TON 618 reminds us that the universe is not built for safety. It's built for extremes. And black holes are the most extreme objects we know. But what if we're looking at it all wrong? Some physicists now believe black holes might be the building blocks of new universes. That ton 618 isn't just a black hole, it might be the seed of an entirely new reality. This is where science and philosophy collide. If black holes create universes, and ton 618 is one of the largest ever discovered, then it may be a god-like engine in the making. Could it be that our universe came from something like ton 618? Could it be that our existence is the byproduct of a monster's collapse? And if that's true, are we watching the birth of something even greater from here? Or worse, is ton 618 watching us? Because when you stare into the abyss, as Nietzsche said, the abyss stares back. You're probably wondering, what can we do about this? Nothing. That's what terrifies scientists the most. We can observe, we can theorize, but we can't stop it. We can't even understand it. Ton 618 exists beyond comprehension, beyond control, beyond reach. It's a message written in gravity, a message that says, you are not in charge here. And yet, we can't look away, because in that darkness is truth. Truth about the universe, truth about ourselves, and maybe the end of everything we know. Let's push this even further. What if ton 618 is part of a pattern? A blueprint scattered across the cosmos? Some scientists believe black holes regulate the growth of galaxies. Without them, stars would form too fast, burn too hot, and tear themselves apart. In other words, these monsters also create balance. They are both destroyers and architects. So now imagine a black hole like ton 618, billions of times more massive, shaping galaxies like a god. But what if that god isn't asleep? What if it's evolving? What if black holes are the nervous system of the universe, a web of gravitational synapses? Each one learning, growing, pulsing with data from across space-time? Because here's a terrifying possibility. Black holes might not just store information. They might process it. Ton 618 might not just be a body. It could be a brain. Think about that. A cosmic mind, invisible, incomprehensible, working on timescales we can't even measure. We wouldn't recognize the intelligence, not because it's not there, but because it's too vast, too slow, too silent. But it's not just the mind-bending size or mystery that haunts scientists. It's the silence. Ton 618 emits no warning. It's surrounded by beauty, a glowing halo of destruction, but at its core is utter stillness. The kind of stillness that makes you feel small, insignificant, powerless. Because this isn't just about a black hole. It's about our place in the universe. Still with me? Let's wrap this up with the truth that matters most. Ton 618 challenges everything we thought we understood about the cosmos. Its existence breaks our models. Its growth defies our timelines. Its presence raises questions we can't yet answer. But here's what we've learned so far. 1. TON 618 is one of the most massive black holes ever discovered, so big it shouldn't even exist under current physics. 2. We're seeing it as it was 10 billion years ago. It's likely far larger today, and we have no idea how big. 3. Its growth rate, brightness, and gravitational influence shake the foundation of cosmology and black hole theory. 4. If similar black holes are scattered across the universe, and growing, we may be heading for a universe dominated entirely by these giants. 5. TON 618 might not just be a dead star. It could be a seed of a new universe, or a part of a cosmic intelligence beyond human comprehension. 6. Its very existence raises the possibility that we are living in a universe where black holes are not the end, but the beginning of something else. Now let's go deeper, beyond science, beyond data. Let's talk about what this really means. Ton 618 forces us to face the unknown. It strips away our illusions of control. Reminds us that there are powers in this universe we will never tame, never understand, and maybe that's the point. Maybe black holes exist to humble us. They are the ultimate mirror. When we stare into them, we don't just see space. We see our own limitations, our arrogance, our fear. But in that fear, there's awe. In that darkness, there's potential. Maybe ton 618 isn't a monster. Maybe it's a doorway, not just to other worlds, but to deeper truths. Truths about what it means to be alive in a universe that does not owe us answers. Ton 618 is terrifying because it reminds us that we're just visitors here, temporary flashes of awareness in an endless ocean of unknown. And maybe, just maybe, that's what makes this journey worth it. So if this video made you feel something, if you paused, reflected, maybe even got chills, then do this. Like this video to tell the algorithm you want more content that dares to ask the big questions. Comment below. What do you think black holes like TON 618 really are? Destroyers? Creators? Gods? Or something else entirely? And share this with someone who's ready to go beyond the edge of what's safe, what's known, and stare into the dark with you. Because TON 618 is out there, watching, growing, waiting, and maybe one day, we'll understand what it truly is. But until then, it remains the most terrifying truth in the known universe.